This is the Parliament House of Ghana. Earlier this morning, there was a sitting, and a few minutes later, both minority and majority came into consensus to adjourn the House ahead of the preparations of tomorrow's event. John Dramani Mahama, the President, His Excellency, is expected to appear before the House to deliver the State of the Nation's address. We had an interactions, and this is what they said.
So I'm looking forward to knowing the true state of what we inherited so that we will all be on the same page and know how to move on. And a message that will inspire Ghanaians, knowing our reality, to manage our expectation and then be able to work together. As a former unionist, I was General Secretary of the Ghana Medical Association with the labor unions. I'm hoping that tomorrow will address what the country what kind of country we have, our economy, our everything, so that all of us will be able to manage our expectation and be patient with government to help us reset this country.
Well, during our campaign, we gave a lot of hope to the Ghanaian. The first of all, we'll be protecting the public purse, and indeed, the president has been able to manage or cut down the size of government by reducing it to 60, and that's a first promise that's a first promise that has been fulfilled. There are so many other promises for the youth, especially me being a youth, that I'm expecting to hear tomorrow. Again, my other expectation is that the true state that we inherited as the majority will be reflected tomorrow.
The president has had about 2 months. He's been in office for about 2 months. And now I think that he has the capacity to tell us the real state of the economy. I would think that he will not leave current issues that are coming up out of his statement. I will easily talk about what happened in Obuasi. It's something that we would expect the president to talk about. Also, the revocation of appointment letters of people who've been genuinely recruited into the civil service and other quasi-government agencies. I would expect the president to talk about it because it's something that Ghanaians are complaining. People who've gone through the mail, they've gone through the whole a process of being recruited. Sometimes it takes over a year. I've had the opportunity of working at the foreign ministry as a deputy minister, and I know what it takes to recruit a foreign officer. Sometimes the process itself, it starts a year earlier. People are asked, the vacancies are advertised. People write exams. They come for an interview before they are recruited. And this whole process can take a year. So if you just come in and say that somebody got a letter, say, on the 7th of December, or after the 7th of December, and as a result, the person should go. I think that is something that the president should talk about. Also, the purported cancellation of allowances for teachers, for nurses, is something that he has to talk about. Certainly, I would also wish that he speaks about the ongoing increases in fuel prices.
Tomorrow's expectation is not anything new. You know, the usual thing the president has been doing in terms of Sona. John Mahama has been in the chamber before. So definitely he knows what he's going to do. But we don't expect anything from him. And then we, the minority, what we are going to raise is we are going to let him know. We are going to tell him why. There are a lot of questions that we are going to ask him in terms of how he canceled people's appointments and a whole lot. So we don't expect anything new from John Dramani Mahama.
I'm expecting the president to tomorrow tell us what the current state of our economy is, and then the plans to get out of the doldrums. The president has already described the economy as a crime scene. So I'm expecting the president to tell us the macroeconomic indicators. Where are we now? And then we all know the biggest challenge facing this country is youth unemployment. What are the plans what are the pathways to get out of youth unemployment? How is the 24-hour economy going to dovetail into the employment creation? So one, plans about employment creation. Two, how to stabilize the macroeconomic stability. Three, how to bridge the gap, the financing gap, especially in health. So these are the things that I'm expecting the president to do. He should also tell us the challenges that we are facing in the energy sector, how we are going to go out. We also want to find out from the president how are the numbers suddenly from the free senior high changing from 3.5 million to 5.7 million. We want to find out what the challenges are. We want to also find out from the president how the security situations in the country is. We see the threats of terrorism all around us. Internal security, external security, how it's going to turn out. Actually, we are expecting the president to tell us the blueprint for the next year and the three beyond.
These are some of their opinions. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. Is John Dramani Mahama going to meet their expectations, especially the super minority? My name is Mensa Maxwell, reporting from Parliament House of Ghana, Accra.